career path was that I was actually I studied to be an artist. Well, I'm sure that my dad or like my family would have liked me to be something else. My mom was thinking like for me to be like a pharmacist or a dental hygienist or like a computer programmer or like all these other things. That's what they kind of wanted me to be, or my dad like wanted me to be a scientist. So, but I just got so deep into trauma, like with things that happened to me. I just became very, very traumatized by things that happened, and I just felt so stuck and so depressed and like in like a really bad space that all I could really do was just like express myself through art. So then I ended up studying art because that's the only thing that I could really do. I just needed to express myself. So I started painting, and I became so traumatized that like even my voice, like I couldn't speak, I couldn't express like what I was feeling or what I was thinking or what I was going through. It just all became trapped in my body, like in my soul. And so like the only thing I could do was just visually express it, express the beauty that I had inside. So I started painting these like beautiful like flowers and nature and palm trees and like these kind of tropical scenes and joy. Like I started painting my joy and things that made me happy and like kind of perfection that I felt in my heart and in my. I ended up having shows even in New York City and just all over Toronto and showing my art and like showing the beauty that I felt. And then later I had a huge disruption as well in that career, and then I became a teacher. I wanted to be a teacher, kind of, maybe I thought of it, but I was just really thrown into the deep end, like when I went to South Korea to teach English, and because of my twin flame journey. And so, but that was an amazing experience for me because I taught kids of all ages, like kindergarten, elementary school, university, adults, like all kinds. And it was just so beneficial to me. I think that was when like I even got like experience like teaching kids. Like it's just immensely important, actually, just like even for having my son later on, like which like I was able to naturally teach him and be confident and like to know the skills and the tools that I could use to teach him these like amazing things. And like he learned the alphabet by the age of 2. It's just naturally, I had no forcing, nothing. Like he just wanted to, and I gave him the materials, and there, boom, like it was like he just knew it, like so quick and effortless, almost effortless. Like he was just naturally so curious, and so I could follow that curiosity that he had, and use that to grow him. So yeah, hugely beneficial. And like it gave me the people skills, the social skills, the connection skills that I needed even later on. Like it's just a beautiful experience that I loved it. Like I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I even taught a CEO of a company. Like I gave him private classes of like, and watching him grow in his English and like advance his career. Like he really needed to improve his skills, like speaking skills, English skills. And within 6 months, he was able to get promoted to the capital city and like work there. And he was just so happy. His family was really happy. So I was like so happy to be like making such huge impacts in people's lives, and like to positively influence, to have like such amazing effects on these people. And just the joy was just beautiful. And like I was feeling really independent and just like feeling quite really free, and like exploring new culture and like the new taste, new food, new like styles, new ways of life, new culture. And so yeah, but then that led me, like I wanted to advance even more. And actually like I wanted to, when my son was born, I wanted to kind of make him proud. I wanted him to like to be able to look at his mama like and say like, oh, this is my mama, she is just so amazing, like I love her so much, and she's just so beautiful, so smart, so talented, and like I just wanted him to be proud of me actually. And like it was really important in my family to like have a good like position like career wise as well. And I think I followed like those footsteps as well, and I wanted to get a master's degree, and but it was kind of expensive, and I didn't want to really like pay that much money for that. And like I don't know, I wanted to find a better way to do that, and to get like a valuable education as well. And so I was looking around at master's degrees, and I couldn't really find anything that like fit perfectly. Like I would just be doing it for the sake of it, like just to get a any master's degree, and I didn't really want that. I wanted something like meaningful and valuable. Then I found a program from India actually online, and it was a holistic medicine doctorate, and it was just the perfect fit, like the shoe fit. And as a Cinderella, I have been a Cinderella in my life. That's 100% true, a fact. And the shoe just fit, and it was just such a beautiful program, just amazing. I fell in love with it. Like it just gave me so much value, and it was just the perfect price as well for me. And I was really, yeah, it was the perfect fit. I was so happy with it. And I like when my books got delivered, because it was online, so my books kept getting delivered, like 20 books like per semester. And I was studying that and reading it all. It was like a self-paced learning, and like I was just in love. I was in love with the material, in love like practicing it, and just like so grateful, because like the material, the education was just really meaningful. Like it wasn't just like really boring dry textbook stuff. Like it was like powerful. It was like it had so much life in it, like even reading it. And like I could see the people who wrote it, like they just had so much heart and like so much passion and so much love for life, and like for their body, their like their mind, their soul, like, and for others, and passing on this beautiful knowledge. And like I was just like in love with this, and like I loved studying this. And it took even shorter than like the usual traditional route of like holistic medicine, which like that was really useful as well, because I just didn't want to spend like another 5 years or whatever, 10 years in school and just like be really bored. And so this was like really just so perfect. And then I got like other certificates as well, like for coaching, and of course my Reiki, level 1, level 2, and then master teacher. So yeah, like just in love. And like when I was when I started practicing this, like even doing like practice sessions for people, or starting to give massages, starting to give energy healing, and like this kind of like holistic healing, like it just was like amazing for me, like perfect. Like I was like wondering, like why wasn't I doing this like 20 years ago? Like why did I wait this long to do this? But I know, like my dad actually wanted me to study this, to take this path. And like my parents actually wanted me to have a really like valuable education, and really practical, that I could start making money right away, and be like successful financially as well, and like fulfilled in every way. So they wanted that for me, but I just because of the trauma that I experienced, I couldn't really do it at that time. And then also so like my own healing journey came into effect. And then also I kind of thought that it was too easy just to be honest. I just kind of put it off, because I'm like, yeah, like that's just so easy. I took it for granted. And it took me a long time to get back to it. Like it was a long detour, I guess, journey. And I arrived at the same place, maybe like with a lot more wisdom, with a lot more experience, like practical real life experience, not just textbook knowledge. So yeah, like that's a benefit, and that's like something that's really useful as well. But yeah, I arrive at the same point, and I just like, I'm in love with this work. Like I'm in love with like seeing people and like reading them, and then like knowing how to help, like knowing the tools I can use to transform their lives and to bring their lives into like a more like alive sense of being, and like, you know, heartfelt living, and like wholesomeness, and like just health, like mind, body, and soul. And I'm just really glad that I can do this and like use my own experiences as well to be of service and to be like benefit to others, and to serve in this way. It just gives me so much joy, so much pleasure, and like I love the connection. I love connecting with people. I love feeling how we are so similar and then different, how we all have different skills and things to admire about each other and to value, and to it's like a big piece of a giant puzzle or a tapestry or a mosaic. Like we all fit into one great big piece, even though we are one small piece of a big great puzzle, but we are all one, really. And it's just, I love finding the connection between all of us, and helping others to heal, because this world really needs this transformation, this healing, and to rise and to ascend and to go to like a higher level of being, and to really live that heaven on earth, and to really live like the new earth, the golden age.